What does it sound like?
It should just sound like nothing really coming through. Go ahead and talk.
I just wanted to make sure
Yep.
that the level is correct and I'm not
Yep.
talking too loud.
I'll check it while we're doing the player meeting.
All right.
All right. So like that. There you go. There we got spokes there. There's our.
Where's the one that clicks back and forth? Raise that up for me. Yeah. Because then I want to be able to see the thing. I have to click down here for the sponsors.
Oh, which one? Which raise up are you talking about?
That big gray thing that was just on there with the score.
Oh, okay, that's this. Right
Yeah,
there.
that. Raise that up.
Okay, got that up.
So that I know.
Whenever you
Yeah.
put the big ads,
Right. There we go. That's why I wanted. Now, how do I bring the gray one back up?
And then you just click down here on it.
On that double, on the zero. All right.
All you need to click on it once.
Okay.
Pop right
All right.
All right, ready for the meeting?
You gonna do it? You gonna want me? What do you want?
You want to do it?
I mean,
I'm fine with whatever.
well, I don't know what you guys would
All right.
want.
So, you ready? So, back for the break. You guys want to do winter breaks? That will kind of speed things up just a little bit. What's that? Winter breaks. It's whoever makes the 8 ball, the other person breaks. That way we don't have the same person breaking every time, unless it just happens to fall that way.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Next is gonna be the red.
Yep.
As usual, you get one time to kind of walk up to the table as a team to kind of look and point and stuff. And after that, your partner has to stay here, but they can still talk over to you if you want.
That's one thing I wanted to know.
Yeah. So if you're at the table, and you're
time to the table, you both can go.
Yeah.
First time to the table, but both can go.
Okay.
Whenever that is.
after the first time at the table, then one person only at the table. Okay.
But so if I'm over there and you're.
And he sees you shooting this one here, hey, shoot the 3 ball instead.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine, as long as he's still in this area.
Yeah.
We don't have a shot clock, so please be cognizant that nobody here is. Yeah. So,
Yeah, you can stop your teammate shooting right up to the point where they're shooting it, as long as you're back where you can. And then you can't like say, hey, let me show you, and then walk up there, you can't.
Oh,
You can't do that, you gotta stay back. You can't say, hey, shoot the 3, let me show you, and then get up and go.
make sure you think.
Going a little too far there.
I have a match rack, do you guys wanna use it? Anything else, Vic?
I will move the magic rack if it's funny. If it's not as clear, it doesn't. I know that would have to be good. If something's sitting on up there. And I'll get it right away. We want the magic rack off the table as soon as possible, unless there's too many balls on it, and it has to be broken up first. I'm not gonna move 3, 4 balls before it's too zero. We'll just wait, because no one's running out from there anyhow. We got 3 or 4 on there until they break them out.
Alright, so are we,
All right, I'm flag for the break.
ready to lag?
Let's get the show on the road.
They're having the 2 low people ready to lag, huh? You and me, I guess, yeah.
And these are on, and these are ready to go.
Things are on, ready to go.
All right, folks, here we are at the Olhausen Billiards down on Loman in Las Cruces, New Mexico for one of the Accelerate Showdown tournaments. And I hope everybody out there is going to have a good time. This should be a pretty good match. We're lagging for break right now. We have Mel Smith and Ramon Carnero against Tibor Coxis and Joe Souza. And we'll see what's going to happen. They're going to play 8-ball, winner break. And it looks like Joe's going to break first, or at least he's going to rack first. It's going to be a race to 11. They're figuring out the magic rack right now. They've
we've decided on
Keep it on the
the Outsville rack, which is a little bit more cloth-like rather than plastic. Has different grooves cut into the shape of it that are a little more oblong rather than triangular or circular. So you kind of got to really work with it to get a perfect rack. Sometimes it takes a little bit because the balls want to slide a little because they're not set perfect in a small hole. I prefer the Black Magic rack, the AccuRack.
Hey Jim, can we get the TV set, please? The ones that's in the box down there?
So it shows better for.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. I'm sorry.
Where's the rack, please?
I'm fired. Hey.
Where'd Mel put the rack?
So they're
The,
Aramith TV set?
yeah.
And switching balls to a much better set, different. Oh, they got the different cue ball. They got the measle ball. Uh-oh. Measle ball moves different, reacts a little different than any other ball. You kind of got to get used to it. It's going to be interesting because I don't know if any of these players use a measle ball in their daily practice. Maybe Mel might at her house, but don't think Joe or Tibor get much action on a measle ball. Here we go. Joe's going to break the first rack. Again, we're down here at Olhausen Billiards on Loman and Las Cruces, New Mexico. Joe makes the break, and I don't think anything goes. No, I think he's still open. They're going to be playing BCA rules, which is table is open after the break, even if you make a ball. You can shoot either a stripe or a solid. You can shoot a stripe into a solid. You can shoot in a combination of either balls, and you become the ball you make. He's calling it the 12. Should break out the rest of those right there next to it. Yeah, good shot. Very effective. Got a good bounce and a good roll off of that one. Strokes that 14 in, perfect for perfect shape on the 15. So you can come down the rail, slide down with some bottom draw left, and get down here to shoot that 11 ball as clean as you can straight in. A little hard.
Oh, Vic, you can unplug it too if you want. It should have enough charge on it. You can unplug it.
Oh, okay.
I'll just put it on there so it can get a little extra charge. Should be good now.
Oh, Mel made a tremendous shot on the 10 ball. Got perfect for the 11. Just need to roll up into the 7 ball. Hit the 7 ball slightly. Become the 7 ball. And then you can shoot the 13 straight down the rail. No problem at all. You call it 13. That's a tough shot because he's going to run into the 1 and the 3. Oh, the 9. Look at that. Didn't see that. I did not see the 9 ball there. That changes the world. A Without a doubt, that changes everything. Mel's calling a bank on the 9-ball cross side. Fairly straight shot, little short. Oh, tremendous shot. Gave him shape. Now he just needs to slide up on the left side of the 1-ball with a little bit of punch. He'll draw left. Snap that ball. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Ball's going to come down, do one bounce off the bottom rail. Get up there. Almost. Good enough. That was definitely a good try at the ball to give your teammate a shot at the win. Perfect. Not short. Look at that. All you gotta do is hit it and it goes in. Just didn't have enough juice on that ball. Did not stroke it with a firm enough stroke. Close. He's gonna start with the 5-ball and probably move to the 1, leaving some angle. Come back out for the 6 or the 7. Gotta get worried about that 4-ball. Boy, that's a tough spot to be in right there. Leaving the 7-ball. He can shoot it in there nice and easy. We'd like to thank all the sponsors for helping accelerate, have showdowns like this. The sponsors are what makes it happen. Without them, can't be doing this. So a shout out to all the sponsors. You can see them up in the left-hand corner of the page. If you need anything done, or if you can throw them some business, that'd be fantastic. Just let them know that you saw their advertising here on the Accelerate Showdowns. Oh boy, not good. And the game 1 goes to Ramon and Mel. Mel and Ramon 1-0. There's some of the advertisers that make it possible to have a stream like this. We thank every one of them. You got Mesilla Valley Satellites, the Pizza Zone down in El Paso. Awesome place. You got Lorenzo's, been there forever. Best Italian food in Las Cruces, without a doubt. Strikers World, Shooting World. And the old corner deli, man, that place has been there. Incredible sandwiches. Ramon breaks, comes up dry. Didn't really get a good break off of those balls. Quite a bit of work to be done. The 2 and the 10 are tied up, changing everything. You can get stripes or solids. If you could get solids, you might be a little better off.
They're still on. You're still on that one.
T-Bar's eyeing the table, trying to decide which balls to start with. A little rough. So what happened?
You're still on.
But I mean,
YouTube.
that was all live. I mean, that was still going.
You're still going. It's still there. I'll just add it onto it later. I messed up on where I posted it to.
So the people are gonna start seeing it now.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta kind of start over.
Not really.
Well, with all the names and everything.
Joe.
Here you go.
So now it's kind of started over.
Here you go. Just keep going.
All right, it's gonna be Joe's shot right now. Looks like Tibor pocketed a solid. Shoots the one, comes up a little short. I think he was trying to get on the 5-ball. That's okay. Gotta find a way to break that 2-ball out. That's the key to the whole rack. You gotta be able to get the 2 out. You're gonna wind up making all the balls and be stuck at the end with nowhere to go. And that's the last thing you want to do with 8 balls, make all your balls and then be stuck on the ball before the 8. Start backing yourself into a corner. Each shot you're getting further and further away from breaking out the ball you need to. And that's a rough feeling. Oh, a little high on that 3-ball. I think he kind of stood up as he stroked that one. Thanks again to Olhausen Billiards, Sharon, Dan, Sandra, and old Jim sitting over here at the bar, taking care of everybody. Yeah, Sharon and Dan have had this place for, oh man, it's got to be 40 years. Oh, look at her fire that ball right into the side pocket, stiff as can be. Ramon shooting the 11, between it. Did he get away with it? Yep, just enough. Just enough. Almost got stuck there. That ball's pretty straight, so he's going to have a tough time getting back out onto the 9 or the 13. He's going to have to really put a dead stroke through that ball and punch it and give it lots of top with a tiny bit of left. Try to get back up to the center of the table. She doesn't have enough to shoot the bottom of it and draw it. So she's got to shoot the top. Oh, shoot in the middle of it. Let's see. Perfect shot. Yeah, she had enough to hit down on it and draw it over. Ramon trying to decide how to get her to shoot the 13 so that she can break out that 10 ball. Where does he have to leave that cue ball? Make you draw it back a couple inches and let her shoot that ball in the corner with 2 rails into the 10. Like that. There's the breaker. There's the breaker. You can't shoot the 14, it just traps you. Shooting the 14 will not get you out of this run out. Shooting the 13 with bottom, a little bit of slide bottom left English, come off that bottom rail with some, going back about 6-8 inches with some English, and run right into that 10 ball full nose. Bust it out, make sure hit it hard enough. You missed it. Probably the best thing. A gutsy shot is to shoot the 5 and follow through that with right angle English and bust out that 2 ball. That's the gutsy shot, but oh, that's what happens. If you miss it, you leave it open. That's the only problem with going for that shot at that moment. If you do not get it, it will cost you possibly the game. He's pretty straight on that 13. He can only follow forward on it. He could shoot the 14 down here and find shape on that 10, but, well, you gotta really, let's see, Ramon is a 496 Fargo rating. Yeah. He's gonna flow through it. Some left-hand English. Try to get dead straight on that ball, and I think he did. Just roll through it. Just get past the 2 ball. And she can cut that 14 in the corner. Just don't get hooked by the 2 for some reason. Don't hit it too soft. But you don't want to go too far down because then the angle gets tough to make that ball. There you go. That still works. Can he run into the 7 after making this ball? He's not trying to. He's trying to kill the speed. Yep, see, you run into the 7. The little bit of English there. A little left-hand English, he'd run right into the 7. Instead he gave it right-hand English, which straightened it up. And it came above the 7 ball. This is still a very makeable shot for Mel, without a doubt. He's taking a good look at it, double checking the angle. that's going on. Not quite the stroke you want to use to do that. A little tentative. Just kind of followed through without slowing down. Didn't go through the final process of her shooting routine. Just kind of flowed with the stroke and didn't quite give it a shot. Gave it more of just a ride at the ball a little bit. Oh, Joe makes the 8. Joe makes the 8. And Mel and Ramon go up 2-0. I'd like to thank the sponsors again. I'd like to put up their information here on the screen for you so you can see the people that helped make this possible. And Aaron Horvath with his Accelerate tournaments, Accelerate showdowns. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for all these people. The Cut Gallery, Sharon, Olhausen, Dan Chester, the good folks down here at Olhausen Billiards, Air Control Services, all of these people. The pool community cannot thank you enough for your help and your support. It just makes things more lively. Oh, Jim Bob's Barbecue. I want one of his burritos right now. Oh, Ramon breaks, slides off the side, goes into the corner. That means that Joe gets ball in hand anywhere on the table. He can shoot a solid or a stripe. T-Board's going to come up and they're going to talk about it real quick, because this is one where if you plan it correctly, you should be able to run out the table. And they need to get a win. They're down 2-0 right now. Yeah. Ramon scratches on the break, and this is where we're at right here. Table full of goodies. Where do you start? That's the key. Where do you start when you have an open table? Not a bad starting point. But you have to make a decision. Do you draw it back a little bit? Or do you follow through it a little bit? You draw it back, you might draw it too far. You might miss a whole ball. Very interesting. Now that was a tough starting point though, with ball in hand. You'd figure you can find some other place that might be a better point. Let's see, Joe is a 471 Fargo, and that looked like a 471 Fargo shot. Mel's going to take stripes right where Joe left off. Or this should be T-Board's shot, but instead it's Mel's. Snap that ball out so you get choice on the balls to shoot. You can shoot the 11s, you can shoot the 13. Heck, you can shoot the 15 if you wanted to. Who's going to take the hard shot? Is he going to leave it? He's going to leave it for Mel to take the hard shot. He says, here, I'm going to make this one. Here you go. Wow, that 15 sure looks juicy now. 15, 14 after that possibly. Slide over, shoot the 13. Nice to be dead straight on it so you can come off the bottom rail and roll back up. She's calling the 14 in the side. Now that's tough. Oh, these are Olhausens after all. Got a little bit bigger side pocket. Shelf isn't as deep. I know because I have one. Right idea, got away with it. Might have got lucky. Rolled up just enough, makes that 2-ball, 6-ball tough. Could always opt to play some sort of safety here, but you gotta really make it happen because there's so many balls available. Deeper opts for the safety, but he left the 9-ball wide open, so not much to do there. Mel's gonna take the 9 in the corner. Try to hold it to shoot the 10. Looks pretty straight. Got a little bit of angle, I think. So he's going to slide off the side, run into the 8 or the 1. If you can draw it between the 1 and the 13, that would be tremendous. He's gonna roll forward. He's giving it some bottom. Hopefully some bottom right. Yeah, that's pretty good. If the 15 goes by the 6, which I think it should, it could possibly be having a simple 1, 2, 3 run out here. She needs to roll up. No, don't hit it down. Roll up so that he can have a straight in shot. So he's not floating away. You don't want him going up toward that corner and making that longer shot. You like to be a straight, just barely hit that 15 and make it and just barely move. That's perfect. If Mel bears down, takes her time, and follows through with the correct final stroke, she's going to nail this ball dead center. At 100 miles an hour. Oh, she hit it smooth. Perfect. That takes him to 3-0. So far, it's been Mel and Ramon all the way. Well, Tibor got here a little late, didn't get a chance to warm up.
I thought I'd add it for you while you
Mel over here adding 2 games to the score. 3-0. Quick as could be. Remember, they're racing to 11. Their combined Fargo is 9:49 for Ramon and Mel. And the combined Fargo for Joe and Tibor is 10:51. So a little over 100-point difference. Another break with no ball going in, leaving it wide open. Looks like solids might be the right choice this time. You can start with a 3 or the 1. You could even start with a 2, but that's dangerous. Choosing the 1 ball. Gonna roll up to the rail. Just a straight shot. Oh, perfect on the 5. Doesn't want to get too straight on this. Wants to leave an angle. A little more of an angle so he can come straight down on that side rail. Shoot that 7 ball. Then figure out the 3. But he could easily get hooked on that 15 ball. That's the trouble right here. You gotta make sure you get on that side rail. Oh, he decided to come down. Didn't solve anything. Did he get the 2 ball? He got lucky to get the 2 ball. Joe cuts the 7, overcut it. Now that's tough to do. Oh, we just had a celebrity walk into the pool hall here at Olhausen. By golly, it is him. It's the great Dave, the Professor McCullough, is in the building. He might be looking for some action. If there's anybody that wants to come down and see if old Dave wants to play a little bit. Dave, the Professor McCullough, is in the building in case anybody's looking for action. Oh, Mel fired at it, broke out the 8, tied that ball up, made it interesting. That changed the game a little. Yeah, the solids have a lot of work if they want to get out here. The B-board called it 7. Oh, that changed that. Long way to get out on the stripes from here, that's for sure. You're gonna have to play some tactical shots, get the better advantage. Not bad. That's a good start. Be interesting if he just does it and shoots that ball right in. He is. Oh, but he missed it. Hmm. Play it safe or shoot it solid. If you shoot that stripe to break things out, no. Play it safe. Interesting. That might backfire on him down the line. That 3 and the 5 in the side, boy, that sure looks tempting. That looks tempting. Trying to decide whether to shoot the 3 in the corner or the 5 in the side. Chose the 3 in the corner. Oh, that worked out tremendous. Tied up the 12 and the 14. Shooting the 9 in the corner. Trying to roll up. Oh, no. Let's see what Joe decides here. Does he shoot the 2 down the rail? Gives up that spot there. I would shoot the 4. I would leave that 2 ball there. Follow it in after you make the 9. At least it blocks different shots. Oh. Only real shot Mel has is the 15 in the side. But then you still got to figure out how to come around the table. Hey Jim, let me get a Budweiser with him. What a tremendous shot. I'm honored, Dave McCullough, the professor, Just brought my beer from the bar over to me. Yeah, I don't know if you out there knew, but Olhausen now sells beer and seltzers and mixed drinks in the cans and different things. They serve alcohol now down here at Olhausen. Devor plays the save, shoots one of their balls in, leaves his cue ball in the corner. Mouse is hiding which stripe she's going to shoot. That's the 14 in the side. Fired that ball in there, look at that. Moon kind of lost that ball, lost control of it. I think he's trying just to get straight in on that 10, so that when Mouse shot that 10, the next ball's wide open in the other corner and they'd have run out. Now they got a little difficult situation here. Not much to do with that ball and still get on, I think, the 13. Well, the solids aren't terribly difficult, but getting the 8 ball is the key issue. That's, I don't think it's makeable unless you get in an absolute perfect position. Good shot, gonna leave in the side pocket, come around 3 rails. Got to make this ball. If he doesn't make it, he's going to leave him a good shot on the 13, I think. Gotta get up and take a quick look at this, just to make sure. Question is, do you shoot the 13? There's enough room. Do you shoot the 13? You have to shoot it with some good spin and come off that ball. Very hard shot to get to the 10. And then you open everything up. If you don't make it, you don't get there. You may want to shoot the 10 ball cross corner leaving the cue ball somewhere there and playing a safe. And putting that 10 in a much better position. Well, he plays a safe and ties it up. Now he can't make it. They can shoot a bank with it. 4 on the side, 2 in the corner. Joe with the 4 on the side gets their shot. Hopefully didn't get too straight. Oh, he did try that. He tried to come off the rail first. That's a good shot.